When we entered the current ministry that we had, we just knew that the Lord was putting it together. So we were looking at two things: how to educate missionaries, but how to change education to be truly African. Since Africa is oral and they're relational, highly relational, could we come up with a radically different model of education that truly dealt with the heart, with who people were? Could we do it in a community? So we were living together, we were building relationships together, and that the wife would equally be with the husband.
Our ministry was for Paul to teach at the Bible school, and yet we find that it was our family life. And I heard two little boys speaking outside of our bedroom window once, and the one was informing the other one about our family, saying, oh, they do this and they live that way. And the new child said, but do they love their children? He said, oh yes, they love their children. And I was so blessed because they didn't see all the weakness and sinful failings in our home. We have this treasure in earthen vessels or jars of clay, that the surpassing power is of God and not from ourselves. And I don't know how he does it, but somehow in the cracks in our jars, in the weaknesses that we have, somehow God makes himself seen.
As we saw that we were coming to the end of our energy and our years as far as the work, I prayed for years. Meanwhile, my wife was thinking about one of our children. Matthias and Ellie come for a transition sort of period, and I'm alone with them. Teresa couldn't be there. But what I witnessed with my eyes day to day was that not only did they love the work, not only did they have the educational baggage necessary for that work, and they participated in everything.
Yeah, so this calling to ministry in Adre has been a bit of a surprise to both of us, I think, in different ways. When we met, Matthias wasn't planning on going back to Chad at all, and I was, but Adre was probably the one ministry site I was pretty sure I wouldn't end up at as a single missionary. In Adre, I think I really felt affirmed in my own calling, probably particularly in recognizing kind of my own unique place in this ministry, in coming alongside the women and the kids as they also prepare for this new missionary life. Something about Chad, about the people in Chad, just brings Matthias to life in a cool way.
To see them thrive in that atmosphere, that was such a joy, and made me feel again a sense of grace that the Lord had provided for the ministry to go on. The most important thing you feel and you learn when you're on the mission field, just to live one day at a time and to develop relationships, to labor with patience.
And I find that people are just people. No matter where you go, in whatever culture you go to, you're going to find people to love.
It's freeing to realize that the bar here is not my own high or low view of myself. It's the body of Christ saying, hey, come and serve.
The fruit, the growing of that seed, the breakthroughs are by grace. It's God's work.
The way I like to think about it is that in the Gospel of John, Jesus tells his disciples, abide in me. And then after that, he gives them the missionary commission. And he says, as the Father has sent me, so send I you. So one way that maybe we could paraphrase that commission is, as the Father has sent me, so you who abide in me are also sent.
What matters in ministry is not just skill, but it's about the heart that you have. Do we, like Paul and Timothy wrote to the church in Corinth, have hearts open wide?
Thank you, Mom and Dad. Thank you for the ways in which you've helped us and what you've passed on to us as we begin this ministry.
Yeah, I don't think there will ever be a time when we don't hear stories from people in Adre about, Paul riding his bike out to their village from Jamina and living with the chief and his family, or Teresa hosting people on her porch and serving tea in a way that made them feel not just not just welcomed, but pampered and honored.
When James says, draw near to God, and he will draw near to you. And that is my trust.
God will lead them as he led us. He will strengthen them, and in the times when it is hard, through the people's prayers, our prayers for them, people of our mission, praying, God gives his support and strength, wisdom and guidance. He will open the doors and bless them, because it is not about us, but it's about Jesus.